Let's have a Robusto Maceda, 50 by 5. They're getting smaller. Most of the cigars that you smoke here in Nicaragua, they're pretty fresh, so they look big. This is they're been aged for almost 2 years, so they look smaller. My good friend Ken, are you there? Are you watching? It's hot. It's hot in here. I heard that you mentioned the weather is getting better over there. In here it's hot. We've been using air conditioning in the both rooms, my kids' room and my room, and in a washer. A washer. I bought a washer and dryer gas, propane gas dryer, and I never got to use the propane gas dryer because it might malfunction from the dryer from the company. What I got from the sales rep is that sometimes they send things in the line that they're coming from another country that they're supposed to be ready for propane, not natural gas. And they made a mistake and sent mine for natural gas. I'm a lucky person. So between air conditionings and um, and the washer, the bill came in 7,600 Cordobas. That is that is $200. That is $200. That is $200. So Santiago, Santiago, whose bike is that? Oh, I thought it was your bike. Watching the kids. Watching the kids. I got him a new bike. So I don't know, the bikes are somewhere. Supposedly I said, hey, can I have permission to go ride my bikes? But I don't see them riding the bikes. Okay, this week things they're tougher. We've been having don't you guys ask me to bring the bikes out to ride bikes?
Valentina took them in, and I wonder why.
So so we've been having issues. We've been having issues with finding new people. They they come in, they see the shop that is not like in full production, and they lose hope. They feel that they're gonna be working there temporarily and they will be sent home. So a lot of them they don't stay. Some of them they don't cut it. You see them working, and you kind of get a sense that they're there temporarily. There's a lot of uh, difficulties in here too with employment. There's a lot of difficulties in here with employment. And thank you, sir, the cigar host. Thank you very much. Everything's going well. We going through the motions of the beginning of a business. Um, finding the right people. It takes time. It takes time to find the right people to get to that point that you feel uh, comfortable in a sense that you got the right team. It's taking some time. It's taking some time, but my subconscious kind of bring me back a few years ago, because I'm not that old, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, and it reminds me that every beginning is like this. Every beginning is like this. You're gonna be test. You're gonna be test really, really tough to see where how what are you are made of. What are you are made of if you're not gonna give up. So I'm in that moment right now. I'm in that moment right now. We've been contracting. We've been contracting someone to do um, the screen printing. We try to contract this week someone to paint. Someone to paint, spray paint the plywood before we give it to the machine. And it was funny. Let me share with you guys. We in the office, that guy comes in and he says, "Yeah, I'm the painter for so and so factory, a box factory, because we're looking for a painter that it works on a box factory. So I can come in the afternoons and paint for you guys." I said, "You know what? That is awesome. That's what we're looking for. Really, we're looking for a painter, but we can't find it. We already had four. The first one, it was a truly, truly good box painter, but I couldn't be a good leader to manage him. I couldn't. I failed. He was stubborn. He didn't want to obey the rules. He thought because of his knowledge he can do whatever he wants, and I couldn't guide it correctly. I had to let him go. I said, "You know what? You're really good in everything, but I make the rules here, and you have a lot to mature. And by the age you are right now, I think it was 35. I don't think you will ever mature. So thank you very much." So I had to let it go. The other three that we had, we make desperate decisions. I wasn't here, and I let my people to grow and they hire individuals that they knew how to paint kitchen cabinets, furniture, but not really cigar boxes. There's a big difference between cigar boxes and furniture and kitchen cabinets. So little by little, they were gone, and then still we don't have a painter, a cigar box painter. It takes a lot more details, so we try to contract someone this week. And the guy comes in, "Yeah, I'm the painter, this and that." "Okay, beautiful, 5 Cordobas per box." I said, "Okay, 5 Cordobas per box." Everybody says that, 5 Cordobas per box. Remember, right now, a dollar is 36.25 in the street, and worldwide is 36.50. So to have an idea, they will paint a box for 5 Cordobas. And the guy who does the screen printing does the same thing. They'll ask 5 Cordobas per box. I heard crazy things. I heard people in here that they do a screen printing for $1 a box. Esteli, it is extremely expensive compared to Managua, to other towns, because of the tobacco industry in Esteli is extremely expensive. My wife is from Bogota, the capital of Colombia, and to do her nails and manicure, pedicure is $12. $12. Right here in Esteli is $32. $32. To do the health report with agricultural department in Tampa, so we can fly with a dog here, it's $180. In here in Esteli, they're asking $225. It's you know, um, the salaries, the rent, the food, services. Definitely, they're a lot cheaper. They're a lot cheaper than I can't afford maid at my house in the U.S. Uh, that's like, I don't know, $700 a week. In here, you can have a maid for $250 a month. So it has its ups and downs. So 5 Cordova per box. So let's go back to painting. I'm going away from painting. So the guy comes in, bam, bam, bam. Okay, you're going to start tomorrow. Beautiful. And then tomorrow, he sends his two helpers, 22 and 19. And I'm going, well, I did the deal with this guy because supposedly he's the painter, he knows what he's doing, and then he sends his two his two pupilos, his two apprentices. And I'm involved with so many things in my head. I'm dealing with things that I'm not supposed to be dealing. Someone else is to be doing that, but it's not doing it, so I have to step in and do it. And then I didn't say anything about the two apprentices to be painting. So I started throwing a red stain, and I don't know. I'm not a painter, but it didn't look right. And then I tell the guy, the actual painter, when he came back later, and he gave me a stupid explanation, and I said, okay, if you say so, you're saying that when you put the clear, it's gonna get all even, no? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We put the clear. So they're doing the clear today. They're doing the clear today. It's gonna dry, and I'm gonna review all the boxes. And he already asked for an advance of money. He already asked for 300 Cordovas. 300 Cordovas at, at 5 cents, 5 Cordova per boxes. That's what, I don't know, 60 boxes, and we're doing 500. So we'll see. We'll see. I will see how good the boxes came out, and if it didn't come out right, like he says, he couldn't fix what it was. I'm not paying him. I'll pay for only for the boxes they're good. And I know that will bring a little bit of friction. They will keep getting to know me in here in Esteli that I don't mess around. Things have to be done right. So this week we've been dealing with that. This week also we realized that the contractor that does our screen printing, he's he's been getting relaxed. He's been relaxing too much because in the beginning he shows that he definitely have the knowledge, the expertise. But again, he's been bringing a helper, and I spot 100 boxes that the screen printing wasn't correct. And I'm not paying 3 Cordovas or 3.5 or 4.25. I'm paying 100%. I'm paying him 5 Cordova per boxes. And on top of that, so he doesn't have to wait for me. I have now one of my employees that we learning that he's really good at screen printing. He came in for that, for screen printing. Like everybody says that they know until you try him. We've been trying the guy, and he truly knows the screen printing. He knows how to rebuild the screens, watch them, everything. And so he's been helping the subcontract by doing the screen printing inside. So we're giving the contractor a finished box, ensemble everything with clear all, so he can finish in one time. Come in, he does the top and the sides, and he's done. He doesn't have to come in and do the inside and then come back the other day and do the outside. No, we're already doing the inside, and I haven't cut his pay. I still paying him 5 Cordovas per boxes, even that I'm doing the inside. But he's lacking. He's 100 boxes, and you didn't realize that the screen it was dirty, that it was drying. Um, 100 boxes, you couldn't see that the screen was messing up on this side and on the top and the letters at the bottom. The paint it was drying. And when the paint starts drying, the screen gets clogged. And the contractor is the contractor is someone young that has good eyes, not me, that I got to be using glasses at 45. Not me that I got to be using glasses at 45 because I can't see anything at close. I can see far, but everything else at close. So we're dealing with that, and it feels like instead of going forward, we're going backwards. Um, we it's gonna be 2 weeks, and we almost done with 1,000 boxes, 1,100 boxes. I think we will finish those 1,100 boxes in 2 weeks, and training new people. So it's not like we have people, experienced people. So it's a lot more difficult. So it feels I was thinking and reflecting on my train of thought, and it feels like years in in the past that things get really tough, really difficult, and my brain says, yeah, but always remember that when things get like that, it means that you are almost at a breakthrough, at a breakthrough. Don't give up. Don't give up. This is the moment that you got to be strong. Things are getting really difficult for something to evolve. So this week has been difficult. This week has been difficult. Not having the right people, uh, training people, firing people, and I had some of my leaders with some doubt um, if I should continue doing that, firing people, because if the government or whatever will start asking why I fire so many people, everybody's looking for employees and I'm firing people. I said, well, um, I went through this in Tampa, Florida, and then mm, I gained the respect in a sense that when someone is in town looking for work in a shop or as a cigar roller, and he tells someone else or share with someone else, hey, I'm thinking about working in Tabanero Cigars. If he makes the cut, someone else will say, yeah, yeah, sure, go ahead. They're good people. If he doesn't make the cut, the other people will go, don't waste your time going to Tabanero Cigars because they're pretty strict and you're not going to last there more than 3 days. So, I know I'm going to accomplish the same thing here, the same thing right here in in Nicaragua. I'm going to gain the respect of others, and whenever someone that it doesn't have what it takes to work with us is planning to come here, probably he not even make it, he not even come across because someone else will say, don't waste your time because you're not going to last there too much. It's costing me. It's painful in the beginning, but I will get there. I will get there. I've been there before. I can't remember exactly when, how it happened, but my brain knows that I've been there before, and I can't give up. I got to keep working on myself, getting more knowledge, learning more from this culture to be prepared, and to succeed, to succeed. Mm. Man, I wish my air. I miss my air conditioning. This week I find out that the house that we were thinking to rent is not going to be available. It was a beautiful home on top of the hill, um, with a beautiful view, but something happened. I guess my you know how I fire people, how it got to their ears that I don't play around. If you miss one day or if you come in and you're not honest, next week you got to go out of town for 3 days. Why you came in? Why you came in to work for me? So I guess something happened with an employee that is related. Who knows if they were related to them? And somehow they got pissed or whatever, and they said no, they're not gonna rent the house. This is a really small town, so you got to be careful here. And I'm glad it happened like that because I'd rather something like that happen now than instead of when I'm already moving into a house. So, but I'm not gonna change my ways because when I deliver, when I serve my clients, I give the best from me, and when I think is the best, but it wasn't enough for them, and they communicate it. They go, look, it can be the best for you, but it's not enough for me. Can you do this? Yes, sir. Tell me, what do you want me to do to make your experience better? Always, we always like that. Go check the reviews. Go check the reviews on Tabanero Cigars, and you will see how we believe to treat others the same way we like to be treated. I'm not counting pennies or thinking that if someone is not satisfied with my service, my product, if I have to sacrifice another $200, $300, $400, $500 to make that person happy. Of course, if it's something reasonable, something that we do understand that we made a mistake. We don't like to be abused, so the same way it goes with others. And we are pretty open-minded. We totally understand that this is a handmade product. That from shipping from Nicaragua to the U.S., it, it gets some frictions, change of weather, from shipping from our factory, from our store warehouse in Tampa to your house. It gets some friction, change of weather. So, and besides that, it was a handmade product. So we do make mistakes, and we recognize it, and we serve others the way I like to be served. I had to chase a sales rep right here in Esteli for 2 months to accept the washer and dryer back because it was a piece of junk. They sent a tech twice and couldn't fix it, and it's still telling me that no, 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 warranty, warranty. I said, listen, it's not about warranty. It's defective. You need to take it back. And finding of me getting upset, getting really stressed, they took them back. That will be the last thing I buy from that store. Last thing I bought, and I realized that I bought my stove, my refrigerator from there. I don't know. I have spent there at least $4,000, and the washer and dryer they're giving me that hard time. Last time I would buy anything from there because I treat others the way I like to be treated. And yes, through the years in business, I have built a strong character, and I believe the older I get, the stronger my character is gonna get. And not even my kids, they don't have it easy with me. They don't have it easy with me. They don't have it easy with me. They know dad is a fixer, dad can do everything, but they know dad. Be careful when dad says, "Hey, you better come." When dad is in the table and dad says, "It's dinner time," everybody has to be quiet. We're not here to talk. We're here to eat, and when we finish eating, we talk. It's just the founder of Dubai said it pretty clear. They asked him what he would thought it would be the future of Dubai, and he said, "Well, my grandparents used to ride on a camel. Myself, I drove Mercedes. My kids, they drive Land Rovers. My grandkids, my great kids, grandkids, they're gonna ride on a camel again." Well, what do you mean by that? What do you mean that his great kids, they're gonna ride on a camel again? Really strong times, really difficult times, make really hard, tough individuals. Make tough individuals. Hard times make tough individuals. Tough individuals make easier times. They make easier times. They make easier time for their kids. They make easier time for their kids. But easier times make soft kids. Make really soft kids. And soft kids, they generate really difficult times. I don't know if I used the proper English or if I was correctly explained, but I guess you got the idea. The times that we are living in. I tell my wife that I told my wife that in Tampa I'm driving from work to home, home to work, go to the gym, and in the gym, at the gym, you can see these most more. There's many people, and you see people doing a few reps and going on the phone. And I'm also some days I'm also guilty too because it's early in the morning for us in Tampa, but in the Middle East, Egypt, Pakistan, people that I work with, they're in their heat of working. So they start texting me. They know I'm up. I'm at the gym at 8, 7:38. So we start texting. And sometimes I'm doing exercise, stop, and I'm texting, and which is not good. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, thank you, Ken. And and I'm guilty of being on the phone. But sometimes I'm at the gym and you look to the side, unconscious, and you see the guy taking the break, but it's just swiping and swiping and swiping and swiping and swiping, and it's never enough. It doesn't matter how much time they swipe, it's never enough. I don't know what they're looking for. If they're gonna find something at the bottom that will make them feel better. Well, in here, because you drive so slowly between point A to point B, and you see so many people, you can see the phenomenon at large. Everyone, everyone, everyone. If they have a free minute, they're on their phone. They are on their phone. Thanks God for cigars. Thanks God for cigars that I can play music, leave the phone inside, and especially when I finish this. When I finish this, I turn it off, put it in the charger. Not turn it off, dismount everything, put them in the charger, play the music, and finish the cigar. Looking at the sky, reflecting, getting my week ready, see how I'm gonna find the right painter. What is my new project? How I can keep working on the other factories. Get my week ready without the phone on my hand. And I'm good at it. I'm good at it. And I know how to time myself because my wife says something really, truly, truly smart. She says that we were born in the middle. We were born in the middle when the phenomenon of the phone, the stupid phone, or the really smart phone that makes us stupid. When the phone came in, she and I, we were already an adult. We were already 30, 30. I was 30, 31, and she was 27. So we knew the old world without a phone. So it was easier for us, especially for me that I'm in business, to understand that it's a tool for work, not to entertain me, not to feel what I don't have it in my hand. That anxiety is like, I need my phone, I need my phone. Like people with cigarettes. That they go through the whole day just thinking when is the next moment to smoke a cigarette. That same situation is happening with the phone. Everyone is almost ready to finish something so they can get the phone and get that boost of someone text me, someone wrote, did someone hit like on my whatever. So that is a big problem in the workforce. That is a big problem in the workforce. You see them working and they have it on the backpack. I've been I've been making an example of putting my phone on the out. I put them in the charger. It's a table next to the music. I put it in there with the charger, and I have the not everybody has an Apple Watch. I know that sometimes when I'm communicating, I know it's going to be a day that I'm communicating. I bring the Apple Watch so I can let go of the phone and just be around, work, supervise, and I don't have the phone on me. So the Apple Watch will let me know if someone wrote, someone said something, because they have the phone on their back pocket. You see it pretty big, and if a phone call comes in over there. So a good friend of mine, from high school told me that his call center in Colombia, they did like a little uh, stand where everybody puts their phone and they can see it. They're working on the call center, whatever, and they look at the wall and they see their phone, and that helps with the anxieties of, oh, it's not on my pocket, but I can see it. It's like I don't have the baby next to me, but I can see my baby. So we're gonna work on that. We're gonna do a rack that in each area. We have an area on the second floor. We have an area on the first floor. We're gonna put a rack where they can put their phone, their baby, so they can see their babies, and they're calm. They don't feel like they're missing something, and see if that's gonna help with the production. Also, we started putting digital clickers. Digital clickers. We already installed one on each station of the two people they're assembling for now, one on each station, and every time they finish a box, they put it on the conveyor. So when we're gonna put it in the conveyor, it counts how many. I guess when they're watching the counter, 1, 2, 3, that will give them some inspiration, motivation. They know our quota is 250 a day. That's the minimum. We will put some kind of a um, um, quotas or motivation if when they hit more than 250. So we're trying all these things in the new world, to see how we can change the mentality, the cycle of someone working for you on a production line. Because the phone is definitely working against us. Definitely working against us. But that is the job of a leader. That is the job of a leader. To get creative, to think out of the box, to be able to take your followers to places that they never dream of. Some of them, they're not going to last. Some of them, they don't understand that you're doing the best for them and for the company. Some of them, they always think I'm just, the leader's just using them. And no, there's one reason. There's one reason that I always have it pretty clear, that the reason why I'm here is to serve others. And when I say serve others, it's everyone, my employees, my family, my clients. That's the reason why I'm here, to serve others. So I need to find a way to serve others with the best of me, and that is including everybody, my family, my neighbors, my landlord, by paying my rent on time, by if fixing anything in here that I don't want to be bothering her, I just fix it myself. That's what I mean by we here to serve others. So, to recap, it's been a really tough week. If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. And remember, really tough times makes really strong character. And in a couple of years, or hopefully next year, this is going to be just stories that will be saved here for anybody that's starting a business and want to know how it is, and especially here in Esteli, to have an idea, and how little by little I started fixing things and getting things better for everybody. So hopefully I will see you guys next Sunday again, and hopefully you'll get tougher. I will share with you guys, and if it gets a little more simpler, I share with you guys too. My name is Yanko Maceda, founder of Tabanero Cigars. We're the Maceda brand, and where we believe in the enjoyment of craftsmanship that allows you to stop time, reflect on life, and plan the future ahead. Have a beautiful Sunday, reflecting Sunday, and we are here to serve others.